Hi guys, this is Luke Guy with LukeGuy.com, and today I want to offer you 8 great ways to grow your list. I just want to make this short video for you and kind of give you 8 ideas, new ideas, that is going to be sure to help grow your list, to bring in more traffic, more profits, more views to that idea, and more readers possibly to a book that you're wanting to write. So let's go ahead and get started with 8 ways to grow your list. Number 1, contests are huge. Because of contests, you're able to give out a product that does many things. That first of all reveals who wants this product. Like if you put out a product about fly fishing, you learn exactly the age of you figure out the demographics of the most likely to buy your product. From that, you're able to use that information to advertise and get more OII and to get more higher conversion rates. So contests are huge and a great way to build your email. I know a guy who had a $70 piece of software, gave it out to developers if they put in their email, and he would select a winner within within a limited amount of time. He received 100,000 emails from that one sweepstakes, and he is up to his eyeballs with people who want to learn more about his website now because he put out something that they wanted with a sweepstakes that was very impressive. So sweepstakes is the way to build your list. You don't want to do it on a daily basis, but more on a sporadic basis when you have a great idea and a great campaign going on with time to take care of those people. So my big tip for that and advice would be be ready. Anything could happen if you put up a contest, and understand it costs money to run email services like MailChimp and Aweber. If you've got 100,000, good chance you're going to pay $1,000 to run it. But with a list of 100,000, you can make a full-time living. And I know people with lists of 700 people who have sold products and got a $10,000 within 24 hours without lunch. So it's based now. It's more based on how quality and how tight niche is those people who sign up, and you do that with the product because that's what makes everybody of a like interest. Is based on things that you offer in the sweepstakes. So contests I recommend in building your list. Number 2, guest posting. I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can. Guest post. What you want to do is find a blogger with a lot of shares. I recommend anywhere from 200 to 1,000, well, 200 and above. Okay, anything above that's great. And if you know they accept guest post, submit one and see if they take it. I've had this happen plenty of times, and it's a great way to grow your list because at the end of it, you can say, for more tips like this, join my list. And based on that post is the kind of people you're going to get. So if you're talking about fly fishing on this website, on this post, you're going to get people who are interested in fly fishing. You know, if you want people who are looking and growing their Facebook, and you're getting a joy email list, which I know people who do it because they know it's a great way to get a hold of them, that and Facebook. When they get there and you talk about Facebook, they want you to talk more about Facebook because they think that's who you are. So you've got to know you got to know what you're about here and who you are. Okay, so guest posting and add your link at the bottom. Make sure it's okay with the blogger, and that can be your reward. Say, hey, you're not paying me to do this. Is it okay if I put my link at the end? And more than likely, they will. Okay. Number 3, create Slideshares or PDFs that you can upload to platforms like Slideshare. And Slideshare is a place where you upload your PDF with information. Instead of a blog post, it's an ebook, and people are able to flip through it like a book. It's like a free Amazon almost, and people are able to look through your stuff, and the benefits is the traffic that comes your way. And what you can do is say, hey, for more information like you see in this PDF, join my list. So that's a great way. And also not just Slideshare, but other places that you can look them. Just go to Google and type in upload PDF and just see upload PDF to public or something like that, and see, because there's a bunch of them. I know Slideshare is one of the most popular. I know people who received I think like 400 visitors overnight with a Slideshare, with a single Slideshare. But you gotta make sure that that thing is good, and you want to make sure that this is how you want people to perceive you as and what you do. Okay. Number 4, build the list before you build the blog. Now, if you already built the blog, okay, I understand. This is too late for this. But here's just in case you create another business in another niche, here's something you want to do: is to build your list before you build the blog. And if you have a blog, which I would go ahead and do this, is make your blog one big opt-in form and kind of give them reasons of reasons to join and what to expect, and then apply number 2, guest posting, and send traffic to your list and to your blog, to your website with the opt-in form. So that way you've got a list of 1,000 people before you get going, and then when you post your first article, you've got anywhere from 200 to 500 people on the first day, which is great. Number 5, offer your product as the prize. This is going back to point number 1, that contests are huge, but I want to focus more on the product and what you give out. If you're in a business and you're looking for ways to get more customers, I would suggest an email list and possibly offering your product as the prize. Like, I know Apple don't have to do this because they're making billions, and they've got a product that people want. If there was to create a contest and say, hey, get a free iPad today by giving us your email, we will select the winner within 24 hours or within a week. Based on the time, they could get, I don't know, thousands, if not millions of emails, because people really want that product. But if they wanted to perform research on who exactly wants the product, I don't know if it'd be a whole lot of good, because I think everybody wants an iPad. But if you're like, for instance, fly fishing once again, if you're selling a rod that is just amazing to the fly fish audience, you can figure out who would be interested in that and how you should target them when you advertise. And number 2, you've got this list all together, and whenever you select your winner after the prize, you can tell the other 999 who did not win the prize, say, hey, today we're giving away this fishing rod, we're giving away this ebook, we're giving away this product for half price. An ebook that costs you $0 to make, you can give that ebook away. So there's limited people who, who got into your list, because you're going to be writing to them anyway for the next forever. You know what I'm saying? Just writing and giving them content, and maybe down the road you can offer them another product. So you want to give them something in return. Say, hey, you wanted this. I know you wanted this because it's why you signed up. I'm offering it to you half price simply because that you signed up. So that's something that you may want to do. Okay, so point number 6, just in case you don't have a product, you need to offer someone else's product as the prize, number 6 here. And what you can do is find someone who's in the niche that you want to be in and that you're going to write about, and offer their product as the prize. And say, hey, is it okay if I offer your prize, number 1? Number 2, would you be willing to give it away for free to me so that I can advertise your product for you? And number 3, possibly say, hey, I'm going to even try to sell it at the end. I mentioned in point number 5, and say, hey, I want to sell your product, maybe for, whatever you want to give off. Good chance to do it. So offer someone else's product as the prize so you can get those people within your niche to become part of your email list. Number 7, webinars with the popular. You will want to do this with someone who's popular, and you're going to want to not just pick somebody, and because it's not exactly as hard as you think. Now, somebody like Seth Godin, it may be kind of hard, or John Maxwell, but people who maybe just not quite as popular but pretty popular with a base, and just kind of follow them and listen to their stuff and figure out the questions that people are not asking from your perspective within your niche. Do the webinar with that person once they accept, and make it an exclusive offer for only people with emails to give to you to listen to that webinar, and then say, hey, to the person who's popular or whoever, and say, hey, would you be willing to share this? Kind of let your audience know something about you that they don't even know, and I'm more than sure they'd be willing to do it. Okay, so that's number 7. And number 8, which is something you've never heard, and that's create an app. To create an app can be quite costly, which means you have less competition. So what you can do is, within your niche, look into the App Store and look through the search and see what people are searching for, and just see, what's within my niche that people are looking for the solution on their App Store. Like, for instance, if you're in the plant business, right, and you grow plants for a living, or you're a botanist, you can identify someone's plant for them for free if they send you your email. And at the same time, you can talk about, what you do and how you can help them who obviously want to identify the plant for a reason. Good chance they're a gardener, and you can give them tips about how to be a better gardener and eventually sell garden products. Okay, or let's say you're a blog coach and you want to show people how to grow their blog. You can kind of, if there's a demand for this on the App Store, because I don't know, say it within our app, if you give us your email, I will rate your website and tell you what's wrong with it. And then for a pay, like if you pay 99 cents within the app, I'll even give you a more detailed version of what your website should look like and what I suggest. So you've got their email, you build the base for free, and you could be making money at the same time building your list. And it's happening. I've done this myself, and I'm building a list of anywhere from 10 to 40 people a day. I know it's not a ton a day, and it's not like you're thousands a day or hundreds a day, but it's consistent, and that's what you want, is a consistent growth. Now, all these things I've mentioned, like contest and guest posting and webinars, maybe the webinar is more consistent, but all these things are kind of like an overnight thing. You get a huge spike, maybe a few hundred of thousands, and it goes away. With an app, it's more slowly but surely. So 10 to 40 a day is not bad. It's not bad at all, because you know that could be anywhere from 300 to 1,000 a month. So that's not bad. That's not really bad at all. Okay, so there you go. There's 8 great ways to grow your list today and to make that list more compact and gaining people to eventually send traffic to your website and to buy your products, because eventually you're going to want money for your time and for the product that you offer. I'm not guaranteeing that you get rich, but I'm saying you want to know where to put your time and building your traffic. Email list is the way to grow. It's the way to grow. How about that? Way to go, way to grow. So 8 ways to grow your list today with Luke Guy. Now, if you want to receive more tips from me, guess what you got to do? Go below and click my email list, and I'll send you more ways on how you can grow your list. This is just 8 great ways, but there's plenty more to come when you join my list, and I'll give you more ideas on how to grow your list. So have a good day.